Hey guys, it's Melanie. I am so thankful that you're here with me again on my channel. Thanks for coming back. Today I am excited to give you a review of some very expensive brushes. So I'm going to be digging into the Artis brush collection and also use them in a tutorial with this eye look as well as some blush. So if you'd like my opinion on these brushes, please stay tuned and keep watching. Thanks! I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette again. I'm doing more of a pink look. In my last tutorial, which I'll link up above, I did a very geo kind of purple toned look. I really want to try something softer with this one. So I'm definitely going to go in with more of the pinks and see how it goes. So first thing I'm going to do is go into shade Utopia, and then I'm going to be jumping over into shade Off Balance. Both of these are going to go into my crease. So the neat thing about this Artis brush, as you can see, is it's very round. The end is rounded and it's very, very dense. So I'll say the handle is very easy to use, but it's going to pack a punch with pigment. So you want to be very light-handed with this. And I'm taking it in circular motions. I mean, I feel like that is blending out well. But remember, you can always add more. I'm also kind of doing a flicking motion. I just could see this being very, very bad if you deposit too much pigment. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So I've got shade Utopia buffed out a little bit outside the crease, and then I've got Off Balance really sticking into the crease underneath that. Next, I'm gonna go into shade Cosmic, which is this very beautiful pink shade down here, and I'm gonna use it with my favorite tool, which is my finger on my right eye, and then I'm going to try it with an Artis brush on the left eye. So here's an up close of Cosmic that I'm going to put on my lid here. So that is a very beautiful soft pink shade. I feel like that's really going to lighten things up. I'm going to take the same Artis brush and see how this pigment picks up on a brush. Y'all, I don't really think it's picking up. I don't know, I'll try. Oh, okay, it's there. It just doesn't look like it's there, you know? You know what I mean? So far more work required with the brush here. And I feel like there is a very distinct difference in the metallic. Going over a second time with my brush. Starting to build, starting to see something there. Diffuse that one a little bit just so they match. Huh. All right, gotta go in with the finger. Here we go. Yeah, it's way better with your finger, so we're gonna stick with that. Okay, next I'm going to go into shades Hot Mess and Vortex in the palette, and I'm gonna be taking this Artis brush. So it is kind of an eyeliner type of brush. Again, I've not used any of these, so pray for me. So this shape is a little more difficult to work with because it's very long and the outer corner of your eye dips down, or it's just lower. So it is making this wing more difficult, which I'm not super happy about. But that's what these videos are for. First impressions. This is gonna be interesting because I'm right-handed. Okay, well that was way easier. So clearly it works better on the other eye. I'm just gonna take that previous brush and kind of blend these together here. I'm gonna take a little bit of Off Balance under the lash line here. Next, I'm gonna go into the darkest shade in the palette, Vortex, and just keep it on the very end of my brush for the top lash. So that's depositing. It's just not a very sharp line, which is what I usually prefer, especially given the kind of long, thin shape of this. I am surprised. Okay, it's depositing the lines. It's just a little bit more difficult to work with than I anticipated. So I'm going to go into shade Supermoon and try and brighten some things up on the inner corners and under the lash line here. Okay, I definitely understand why my Supermoon crumbled when it was shipped to me in my VIB haul, because there's so much fallout that it's very crumbly. Like it's a very different texture. So I'm gonna have to clean this up real quick. So it's just not really giving me as twinkly of an effect as I'm hoping for. So I'm actually gonna take some of the Artis Couture loose pigments and press that on top, because you can see there's a huge amount of Supermoon on that eye and there's an okay amount on that eye. So I'm going to top it and see what happens. So I'm grabbing the Artis Couture Diamond Lights finisher in Icy Girl. And I use this one a lot with my Jeffree Star palettes, and so I'm hoping it will give me what I'm going for here. Yep. Exactly what I wanted. So it's almost like Nebula, but in an icy, kind of more loose situation is what these pigments are. You can make them subtle, you can make them not so subtle. So I did put some Diamond Lights on my hand so that you can kind of see what effect that gives. So that's Diamond Lights from Artis Couture. And I feel like that's the kind of look I was hoping for, and that the Supermoon shade just didn't really give it to me. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Arcelli Brown Liquid Liner to give myself a thin line on top of this eye look we have going here. I feel like the eyeshadow kind of gave me an outline for how dramatic I wanted my wing. I'm gonna use the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara here to try and save this look. Hope it works. It's not a lot of hope right now. The nice thing is I do feel like mascara can kind of save the day. I feel like a good mascara can save virtually any eyeshadow look, so thank you to my Lancome mascara for making me feel better about this situation. So I am going to try the Artis brush for my blush as well. I have used this for my foundation. It does apply foundation very, very well. So I'm going in with my Morphe 8-pan blush palette. And test it out. I'm gonna stick to the It Girl shade. Oh, that's pigmented. So it's picking up a whole lot of pigment, so be careful, be light-handed with this as well. So I am sticking to the circular motions again. Just feel like these brushes are very dense, and so I think that's what I would recommend for using them. I'm gonna take a little bit of Ego and try and see if I can bronze with this. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, that's working nicely. It's very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is extremely pigmented for my bronzing. I'm gonna look hella tan, which is like, woo. I'm trying to diffuse it down a little bit because it's there, y'all. This puts the pigment. So if you want to be a bronze goddess, go for an Artis Couture brush. I kind of feel like I'm scrubbing my face with a toothbrush. That's how I also feel it looks. But it does make contouring very easy, so that's good. Much prefer this shaped brush for everyday use. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with kind of a medium sized, same version of that paddle for some highlighter because I feel like it. I'm gonna take my Artis Couture highlighter. It's Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Gold Digger. And just remember, a whole lot of pigment here on these brushes, so slowly build that up. I don't feel like I need much more than that. Take it up under the eyebrow. Just circular motions to blend it out again. A little bit here on the Cupid's bow. And on the ridge of the nose. This is great for ridge of the nose. I feel like that's very good. Boop, boop. Just fits right in there. Whoa. Too much. Yeah, okay. So I think that does it for this look today. I'd love to tell you, the eye look, it's okay. It's not my favorite. I went on more of a pink journey with this one, but I really want to tell you about the brushes because Artis brushes are very, very expensive. Originally, I did not plan on this being an Artis brush review. However, it turned into that. So the paddle brush, I feel like you can use, it's very round, use it for foundation, bronzer, blush. That application was very smooth and it is easy to use with the handle here. Some of the smaller brushes. So I used this one for highlighter. It was okay. Again, so dense, you're not going to get that light fluffy look that you are accustomed to with other brushes. Now these two here, so I've got the round one and the kind of liner one here. The round one did well as long as, it deposited a good amount of pigment. You have to be very subtle with it. And I stuck to kind of round motions. For the eyeshadow, it did blend out pretty well. This one, the eyeliner one. Now, it said when I received this that it was for like brows, eyeliner, lip liner. I just don't think that the shape is very conducive to that. The brush is almost too long for eyeliner. Because of the natural shape of my eyes, at least. I don't know. Have you tried these brushes? Are you having the same issue with this one? Again, these brushes are very, very expensive. I received these on sale a long time ago, over a year ago. But, when I think about the brushes I use all the time and the brushes that cost so much, these are super expensive and I feel like I like my $12 Amazon brushes more. So let me know what you think of these brushes. Are they, worth it to you? And comment down below and let me know what you think. For me, I'd say certain ones yes, certain ones no. Do you need to buy the whole kit? No. So that's all for today. Don't forget, if you enjoyed my video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Please ring the bell so that you're notified when any new videos go up. I post on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and I'm so thankful to have you here. So thanks so much for tuning in with me today, and have a wonderful day.